10 Best Automotive list. The Honda Accord was on that first list and has been for 38 years ever since, more than any other vehicle. Come see why the Accord is consistently rated as one of the best vehicles on the road at Team Honda on Siegen Lane.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Hello, good morning.
Indeed.
Happy Thursday. How are you today?
I'm doing well. It's a Friday Eve.
It is, and it's a lot warmer today than it has been the last couple of days. I know you're looking at the Sky 9 camera shot thinking, man, that looks real blue, real dreary,
I think
real
it just,
dark.
Seriously, I think that camera, just the iris and everything, just adjusted a second ago. It looked more normal a minute ago.
It sure did. Still cloudy though, Steve. Are you seeing any changes in your world?
Well, the main change outside this morning is it's much warmer, guys. So we're starting out above freezing. In fact, as we look at low temperatures this morning, for most of us, these lows actually occurred around midnight. And Baton Rouge westward, we did not even make it to freezing after midnight. East of the capital city, still in the 20s in some areas for lows overnight. But look at current temperatures. We're well above freezing area-wide. Baton Rouge, Gonzales, 44. Even Macomb right now at 37. And how does this compare to 24 hours ago? We're running 20 to 26, 27 degrees warmer. Baton Rouge a full 26 warmer than we were at this time yesterday. There's that live look once again. Overcast skies over downtown right now. That view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. We did see a couple of light showers early this morning. A few light showers will remain possible, otherwise just warmer through the day. Upper 50s at noon, mid to upper 60s for highs. Let's give you a look at rain chances on Futurecast. We advance this to 9 o'clock. And we're going to have a warm front lifting inland, so that may spark a few showers. I think this is a bit overdone, but still a few passing, mostly light showers. That's noon. As we get into the afternoon, the warm front continues northward. The rain chance, I think, will diminish. And then we get another cold front sweeping through tonight that will usher in another shot of colder air for the weekend. So by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday, here comes the hard freeze threat once again. Mid-20s for lows in Baton Rouge. North of the capital city, we're talking low 20s, maybe even upper teens in some areas. So the National Weather Service already posting a hard freeze watch near and north of the interstates for Saturday morning, not tonight, not tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Farther south, a freeze warning, or a freeze watch, I should say, where it may not be quite as cold. That's headline number one. Hard freeze is returning this weekend. Headline number two is rain chances really ramping up next week. By Monday, a few showers moving in, but by Tuesday, widespread rains expected, and it looks like several rounds of rain from Tuesday through the end of the week. Now, this is the 7-day outlook that takes us through next Thursday morning. Note the broad area of 5 inches plus from Houston in the southwestern Louisiana. Locally, 3 to 4 inches of rainfall forecast through next Thursday morning. But keep in mind, additional rain expected beyond Thursday morning next week. So some of us could get in that 4, 5, 6 inch range by the time we hit the end of next week. A few light showers today, much warmer, 66. Don't get used to it because it turns much colder again for the weekend. Hard freezes Saturday and Sunday, highs only in the 40s. And then the roller coaster ride continues. Much warmer again next week, highs in the 60s and 70s, but good rain chances beginning Tuesday and look to continue through the end of the week.
Looks like
Time right now is 7:06 with a check on the roads. Here's Johnny.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be cold for the Mardi Gras Ball in Denham Springs Saturday night. I will be there. Along with some good friends of ours, so check that out. But dry, it looks like. All right, let's go over to the couple of things going on the interstates and on the surface streets. We have one thing coming in from Denham Springs. This is going to be on Florida Boulevard, right near the Ponderosa intersection, and another one on Florida Boulevard a little closer in, right past Airlines. It's going to be right near Fairfax. And widen our shots. Slow traffic coming in from Denham Springs. Starts right before Jubin. Then you really hit the brake lights right past the Amite River when you get closer to O'Neill Lane. And then once you make it past the 1012, just a little slow traffic from the 1012 merge to about Acadian. And that's a live look at the I-10 near College Drive. Well, looking toward the Marriott, you see in the upper left side of your screen. And then this is the Acadian camera looking back toward that same direction. We have a couple of trucks on the side of the on-ramp. That's I-10 eastbound on-ramp at Acadian. Again, no issues at all with that. Bridge traffic is fine, and LA1 in the background, no issues. 707, 42 degrees, comfortable outside. And on the inside, we go to Studio B with Liz Coe and Matt Williams, kind of recapping what's going on in our world and what they're working on for later today for you. Guys.
Johnny, a lot to follow in the news world, including this, starting you with a Crime Stoppers alert out of Livingston Parish.
Yeah.
Bizarre here. We're told that 2 people shot and killed in Walker.
Yeah, so this is the Pleasant Oaks Mobile Home Park, right? If you know that part of the world. So the takeaway, as Liz mentioned, 2 people shot and killed, and immediately you're thinking, all right, what do I need to be? What?
Yeah.
They're saying right now they have a suspect in custody. So what actually happened here? How did this all evolve? That is just now getting going. Walker involved with this, obviously. We'll keep on top of this for you, but yeah, you hear 2 people killed anywhere near you, and you begin to wonder what's going on. Do I need to be on the lookout for anything? Suspect in custody.
We don't know the identities of the
Correct.
victims
Not
yet. Still
official.
waiting on that official coming from the Livingston Parish office and the coroner's office too.
I want to let you know this is going on. So from that shooting to this one, this is Sunset Hill in Baton Rouge. If you don't know where that is, that's kind of where, you know where Airline and Greenwell Street meet? It's just a few blocks over from that. We've got 1 person injured. This is what, 9:30 last night?
Yeah, and we're actually told that 1 person was injured, but that person, the victim, refused treatment there at the scene. And so right now, investigators kind of looking for tips here as to what led up to this, why this even happened. Call those in to Crime Stoppers 344-STOP.
Okay, so that's that going on, right? This, have you seen this? The headline over the last number of days has been the crazy temperatures and what it can do to our infrastructure, like freezing pipes that then thaw out and blow up and leak everywhere. The engineering building at LSU?
Yeah, what do you do when it's a campus on a college university?
Man.
When it happens there.
Yeah.
So this is LSU's engineering building, which is actually fairly newer among the other buildings on campus. So when we saw this video kind of happen in real time there yesterday afternoon, kind of a big emergency. At last check, we're told the custodians were still working to drain water out of the building. So if you have any classes in the engineering building at PPF Hall, well, email your professor. See if they've emailed you to see if class is still in session today or if you're going virtual.
Right.
Because that's kind of hard to make your way through.
It's been rough, like first few days back to class for colleges, man. From having to not get back at it right away because of this, and then once you do, then this, all that. We'll keep you in the know. My goodness. Okay, so keep you in the know here. Special session at the legislature, at the lawmakers right there, called to this particular special session to draw some new maps, the congressional district maps. It's actually not the first thing that they got done. They're talking about a few other things here.
No, remember Governor Jeff Landry, he called for some closed primary elections? Well, the House, they actually passed that 64-60 vote just yesterday. So that means moving forward that Louisiana, whether you're Republican or Democrat and you're registered to do so, you can only vote for your designated party.
It looks like it's going to be that way.
Yeah.
This now goes over to the other chamber for a bit more debate and see if they change up anything. But again, to your point, Republican governor, supermajority in both chambers. So it looks like this is going to happen. So yeah, our jungle primary going away now to a closed primary. So that looks like it's going to happen. What about actually the job that they were tasked with from a federal judge saying, redraw your maps? They don't actually pass the test.
So here is a version of a redrawn map here. It actually made its way, cleared through the Senate. Now it's making its way to the House for a debate here. So we're going to see if this map actually passes and how it moves forward here. Because remember, if it does not pass and we add another second black majority district, well, it's going to go to the courts.
Right.
And so you've got some people calling for that and some people saying, well, we're up against the clock here. You'll need to figure this out.
Right. January 30th is the deadline to either get this done or a federal judge will step in and perhaps do it for us.
Make a decision.
Okay. So speaking of all the lawmakers, new laws just going into effect as the clock struck midnight on an old year, beginning of a new one. Callie Hubbard talked with our political analyst Jim Inkster. A deeper dive into some of the laws.
That's it. Some of them including pet insurance, right? For the people who provide that insurance for pet owners in the state, what will that entail? What's going to be required? And what will be required of them if you sign on for a policy? Not only that, when it comes to your own health care, what if you want to freeze your eggs? What if you want to reproduce? Some of that is changing as well. There's a lot of different stipulations within some of these. Those are just 2 of the things that Callie touched on, including some of the more controversial ones like the gender-affirming care, right? A lot of talkers, and that's just a couple of the state laws that went into effect.
There's a lot to dive into. So if you want to do it yourself, your own time, your own leisure, you can start right here. You can find the story WAFB.com in your 9 News app. Speaking of laws, how about law enforcement? This is something that lawmakers talked about for a while as well. A lot of it is now becoming reality. Let's get Narcan into the hands of the people in the community. And it took a little while to get this going. Man, we are fighting the opioid overdose problem all over the country, including right here. This is a pretty good step.
That's it. So, as Matt mentioned, you've got the federal, state agencies all working to fight opioid crisis, and that includes funding to provide Narcan nasal spray. So, we've got Crime Stoppers of the greater capital area. You've got them. You've got the state health department and a number of local agencies working together to distribute Narcan nasal spray, 1,000 doses of it this Saturday at BRPD headquarters. That's happening from 9 a.m. to noon. And as Matt mentioned, it's a big deal because just last year, EBR saw 300 opioid overdoses.
Crazy.
300.
It's just EBR.
Yeah.
So do the math on the rest of the country. It is a big problem. This can go a long way.
Share the story.
You know, you're absolutely right. Oh, okay. You saw this? LSU men's basketball lost to 16th ranked Auburn just recently. And so their very next game, another ranked team, right? Ole Miss. But at home, and a chance to kind of right the ship and make a statement. They did.
I think you circled in on that. Right the ship, all right. 27 points last night to right the ship against what, the 22nd ranked Rebels? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep that gravy train rolling this Saturday. Texas A&M comes into town.
Yeah, which is a team they already beat out there actually in College Station. And now, so now the Aggies come to the PMAC. We'll see what they can do. That's this weekend. Yeah. Tonight, though, another version of the purple and gold on the court. It's LSU at Alabama.
They
the ladies.
It's this win, right?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously they're coming off of a loss to Auburn, and they haven't been coming off a lot of losses over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
This is kind of new-ish. We'll see if they can take. Look, I expect it's a home. We're there in Alabama. I expect Alabama to come out hot, but I expect LSU to be angry at themselves and channel that anger into something good. They'll come out.
Man, get the gears going, get that teamwork going and flowing.
It's 8 o'clock tonight, SEC Network.
Okay, come on, get the game on.
There
in the meantime, approaching the 8 o'clock hour now, keeping an eye on all things weather and traffic. And Steve, it is noticeably warmer today. Still cold, so put on a jacket. Ooh, we've swapped sides. Look at that, we're trading spaces. Like family
what
matters.
happened?
Brady Bunch.
Oh, I got you.
I have no idea what you guys are saying right now.
We're normally on the other side.
On the other
is
side of
trippy.
what?
I know.
The boxes.
I understand.
We couldn't hear you with our producer giving us time.
But no, she noticed that though. It's flip-flopped, and I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
And
we're like
nor
the
did I,
Brady
nor did I
Bunch.
care. But go ahead.
Maybe we can add more boxes.
You're on fire this morning or something.
You're gonna be fired.
No, we're trying to keep our
very true.
jobs collectively. This only works as a team.
Sure.
We'll see you in 10.
Is it working?
See how you can save thousands whether you buy here or sell here at the Team Automotive Group. Sell your vehicle to us and we'll pay you top value, or buy here and get a 90-day warranty on the purchase of a pre-owned vehicle. Get Team VIP service at every location of the Team Automotive Group.
Because of the new graphic package. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh my gosh.
See how you can save thousands.